All right, we're here at Kiefer High School. It's the Regional 10 Championship. Coach Fairchild, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just the way that it laid out, were you surprised at all who you played? And then did it surprise you that Keys, man, they had to play all 4 games?
With the way the format is, not every district has 8 teams. We ran into this the last 4 or 5 years where a lot of regionals have 3 teams. And a lot of us have complained about it, even in baseball. Baseball's worse than softball because, you don't throw the same pitcher. But it's an advantage for us because we got to sit and wait. And then we beat them, and then they got to turn around and play a 3rd game that day. We could have done it where they played 3 today. But it's like he said, no, I'd rather play 3 yesterday than try to play 2 today.
Exactly.
But that's still tough. That's 4 games in 24 hours.
Yeah. And today's game was much different than yesterday. Yesterday it was a duel. Through 3 innings, 0-0, then it was 1-0, then you patted on the extra insurance run. Tell me first off how amazed, proud, and impressed you are with Renz. I mean, 17 strikeouts, infield pop-up fly, so she records 18 to 21 outs, and fans every batter in the lineup.
She's special. She has the it factor. She's a very special kid. Proud to have her. Glad she's on our team and not somebody else's.
Absolutely.
We thought she could do it as a freshman, but it took her a couple of years to get her feet wet. Last year she was better, and we just thought that this year she would be very special. With the addition, she got Kaylee Smith, and then she's also got Addison Dossett. With the addition of those 2, it's pretty good that you don't have to go out and throw every inning, every pitch. So
and that seemed to hurt Keys. They kept trying to kind of alternate. I believe Chardonnay, and then they also did Bird, kind of back and forth. And it worked for them yesterday, but today it kind of proved to kind of be the undoing because as soon as they'd make the change, they'd immediately give up the runs. How important was it for you guys to rebound after the first inning? Zadro got a big hit, and then Coker came right back, put the run in, and you guys were behind for the first time in several games, actually.
It was huge because here's the thing with that type of pitching, who gives us fits because we're not wanting to stay back. We did better today and I think it was good we played them yesterday. But it was huge because the longer that game goes, the tighter we're going to get trying to get that run because it's getting later in the game. It was huge that somebody finally came up with 2 outs and runners on base, that we got a big hit to put us in the lead. And then we kind of succeeded from there that we had some other people step up and continue that through the day. Laid down some great bunts, got out of character sometimes and got big, and it didn't help us. But when we stayed with what our plan was, we succeeded very well. So,
did the second look at the lineup and the roster of pitchers give you guys a decided advantage? Because today, I think you had 12 hits. I think you had about 14 stolen bases. I mean, every time you got to third, other than the tag out on the back end of the score at home plate that was safe, I mean, you guys were 7 out of 8 rounding third heading home, which is a very good stat.
Yes. I think it was very key because we got to see them both yesterday. So we kind of had an idea of today before we came out here, we had an idea of what we were going to set the pitch machines on. And we took a little extra couple of rounds today just to make sure that we were saying, hey, stay back. They're not going to blow it by you. Make sure you stay back and try to take it to the right side. Because their shortstop and third base are legit. But we knew that if we could get it in the gap on the right side, we could do big things and we could score cricket numbers. So we did more today than we did yesterday. Thank goodness.
Yeah, if you kind of stop and look at it, you got the best of both worlds. You won a web gym yesterday. Then you really, really took it to them after the first inning and had multiple runs scored in multiple innings. If an assistant coach, let's just say, would have said, Coach, look, we're going to strike out 17 today and then we're going to strike out 12 tomorrow, what would you have thought? Guaranteed win? Man, all right, that's as good as it's going to get.
I would have said, you're nuts, because I don't think we could do that. I knew we could possibly, but the odds are not in your favor with that lineup. So I'm going, I don't think we're going to do that. We need to hit. And to win it 2-0 with 17 strikeouts is pretty huge. I'll take it every day of the week if she can do that. She was I don't know. She was just in the zone, and I knew from like the second or third inning on, because the last time she pitched was Saturday against Jones in relief of Dawson, and we went 10 innings, and she pitched the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. In the first 3 innings, she struck out 9 batters. So when she got to the 3rd inning and was cruising like that, I'm going, it could be a very special night for her. So, yes, she has it in her. I don't know if she knows how good she can be.
Well, humility goes a far way in life, but so does just work ethic, and she seems to have both.
Yep.
Final question, how special is it? I know you've been here for several years. I know that winning never gets old, but how special is it to win this thing, close it out in style, go undefeated in a regional, and then potentially have the opportunity to host a Super possibly?
It is very, it's kind of like you said, we have to give all the glory to God. And there's a sign on the left field fence that we're kind of doing it for her too. It was Patty Wood. The last time we went to state tournament after the Supers, she was killed out here in Colorado, about a mile from here. So it's kind of bittersweet. So, next year would be her senior year. Her and Santa were good buddies.
Oh yeah, that's how it is at home too.
So, yes, it is very pleasing.
Well, happy heavenly view for that young lady, and I know she's proud.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Coach.